On Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, we're moving into a very interesting energy. Thankfully, we're moving out of the moon being in Cancer, and we are moving into the moon being in Leo. Now, the moon in Leo is very bold and very excitable, very playful, very creative, very much about, hey, look at me, let's have some fun. This is going to bode very well for ushering in a new year, but the moon is going to be void, of course, from about 9:45 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time to about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, which is going to provide a little bit of instability in our emotions, in our mental plane, and just feeling comfortable in our own skin. I am actually declaring this another moon day. I know it's not a full moon. I know we're still trying to kind of shake off the moon energy, but the moon is opposing Pluto. It's making an aspect with Venus. It's making a square, a tension point with Mars. It is opposing Saturn. It is opposing Jupiter. It is making another aspect with Neptune, with the true node, and then trining with Chiron. This is a loaded energy day. And outside of the moon doing its thing, we have Venus opposing the true node. So Venus, again, being talked about here because our relationships are on spotlight. Our connections with other people are on spotlight. Our money matters and planning for the future is on spotlight. And opposing the true node, which is trying to get us back on track to aligning with the vision that we have for the future, we're really being put in a pressurized system right now where moving into a brand new year, not only are we trying to kind of wipe the slate clean and kind of the residue of what 2020 has been about, get it off of our energetic bodies, but we're trying to fine tune our vision for the future. And a lot of that is accepting the fact that some people in your present moment may not be with you this time next year, for whatever reason, but most of us are recognizing where it is that we have to level up our worth and start really picking and choosing the right kind of people for our support system, for our growth, for our future. And a lot of that is recognizing who is not currently cutting it, who is not up to the task, who is not fulfilling the voids that we have in our lives. And that in itself can be very sobering because, again, we're being faced with a reality check. So where I am declaring it a moon day, emotions are running high. There's a lot, like the lows are very low. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of sadness creeping up because it has been quite a tumultuous year for a lot of people. And although we're excited to move into a brand new year, the reality check that at midnight that the pandemic is not going to go away, that the restrictions are not going away, that COVID is not going away, that the trials and tribulations that we just had to go through in 2020 are not just going to be erased from our memories. That can be disappointing. But there's a lot of supportive energy really helping us to fine tune our vision for the future. And because of that, I really encourage you to latch on to every silver lining that you can pull out of any negative situation that you have been faced with.